Is YouTube becoming a proper social media platform? Whereas in other platforms people showcase their personal lives, their beautiful pictures, and they try to get more likes and hearts. In YouTube you were putting out a video and people were to judge if this video has useful information or not. So what happened last week on social media? Let me explain. Hello friends, this is Stefanos on your weekly update on social media economy. Feel free to subscribe so you will not miss more news and dislike that video because it doesn't really matter anymore. So last week YouTube announced that the dislike count will be private, but you will still be able to dislike a video. What does this mean is that even though you are able to dislike the video, you will not be able to see these lightsaber long bars of dislikes like YouTube Rewind or Justin Bieber's video clip. This is the biggest change in YouTube's video rating system since 2009 when they cancelled the 5-star rating system. Do you remember that we used to rate with 5 stars? Do you remember that?
No.
How were we rating back then? Nice cinematography, quite humorous. I don't like the color of your hair, and I did have a fight with my wife today, so that is a 2 out of 5. I'm sorry, the world needs to know. So why did they choose to do this now, and what does it mean for creators like you? So like many other platforms, YouTube is very concerned about the mental health of its users. A common thing on YouTube is to jump on a YouTube video and destroy it with dislikes on organized acts called YouTube raids. In a way, this is a way to discourage such behavior, but in reality, if a troll wants to find a way to troll, well, they can just go in the comments or even worse, abuse the report button. But according to YouTube research, raids have been less since the removal of the dislike bar. Also, YouTube insists that this will motivate young creators when posting their first videos and they don't have to fear the dislike button. But it does have an effect on the viewer. For example, every time I type a how-to video, the first recommendation is gonna be a YouTube video. The moment I click the video, I will see the dislike bar, and if it's close to 50%, then I know that this is not a good video. Because what this dislike bar tells me is that either the person is talking too much, or they don't get to the point, or they answer something completely irrelevant, so it's a case of a misleading thumbnail/title. And even though the algorithm cannot pick this up, this bar will tell me, the viewer, that this is not what I'm looking for, and it will save me 2 to 3 minutes before going to the next video. In reality, we need some sort of a rating system in a platform that thrives on how-tos because of the connection between Google and YouTube. Now, as I said in the beginning, more traditional social media platforms like Instagram or Facebook have only positive reactions, likes, hearts, etc. But as Rob from vidIQ said, on YouTube the viewer spends so much more time. So should we have the same standards from Facebook and YouTube? I don't think we should. So one of the biggest changes in YouTube's rating system in the past 10 years, will we just forget that we used to have a dislike button and just keep on with our lives? Or it's gonna be a much harder transition? Are you gonna dislike this video? Whatever you choose, subscribe to this channel so you will not miss more creator news, and I will see you again next week.